Hello, everybody, and good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about Only Murders in the Building, season number 3, episode number 7, 8, and 9. Episode number 7 is Cobro. Episode number 8 is Stitch Probe, and episode number 9 is 30. And in these episodes here, we got a lot of things going on. We're trying to figure out who the murderer is, and now we pretty much got who the murderer is. We had to go through a lot of that process. We had to get the team to break up, do their own thing, fall apart, have their own problems, situation, thing, and then finally come back together in the end to figure out what the actual truth is. The twist and turn to find out what was going on. The almost another heart attack, which also made things more difficult and made tension go up even higher. And even though things are going crazy and all the chaos is going on, we still managed to have some humor to it as well too, that I really do enjoy. The team has been broken up, and that was really hurt a lot because you watch these people who actually do care about each other and who love one another being separate. You got Mabel struggling to try to put the team back together, but giving up, and then trying to make her own team and also doing her own podcast by herself, which also hurt them. But then they realized that we kind of wasn't really there, doing our own thing, ignoring her and stuff as well too. And so you got the people who you got Oliver trying to get this play to work out, which also maybe causing his heart to have some problems, and also finding love in Arilla, and also at the same time thinking that she's the murderer, and then not thinking she's the murderer, but trying to figure out how to save her because she ends up sacrificing her life to save somebody else who you find out is actually her son. But it's how, so the twists and turns are actually there. I mean, and I really do enjoy it. The only thing about this show that kind of takes me out of the picture a little bit, made me say that can't be true, is the fact that Loretta, who's played by Meryl Streep, is not a good actor, and she has struggled her whole entire life to be successful, and she's never got a break. And you made this. That's the only part about the show. They keep pushing it. Even show flashbacks of her. Like you find out she had a son who actually is who's Ben. Who's Dickie. You find out Dickie is her son, and she gave up to her family because she wanted to become successful. She wanted to make it in Hollywood, and having a son made her push back her dreams and her goals to raise this child. Even though she does love the child, she wanted to do this. She had this dream. She had this goal, and she never made it. And then you see her audition, and you see her perform. You go, this how. Maybe she was terrible all the time, all the auditions. Maybe she does so bad, and all of a sudden she just got talent now. I don't know, but either way, that's just weird to me. But the only part of the show I didn't like. But back on episode number 7, Cobro, we have some guest stars in here. We got Matthew Broderick and also Mel Brooks in here as well too, and they play a great parts in here because you have Steve Martin's character Charles. He's struggling to do this one little song he has to do, and he can't get it right. He feels as though he's not good enough. He can't handle it without freaking out, going to the right realm, man, and have his pants come off. And so he don't think he's gonna hack it. He's trying to do everything he possibly can to get around it, or not do it, or to kind of trick them to get past it, which makes things even more weird. And so you got Oliver just struggling, like, dude, just do the thing. It's not even that long. Just do the thing. You'll be done before you know it. Just do it. And you're just, I can't. How about I do this? What about a banana on my head? I just no. Just do the thing. Just do the thing. And so he gives up on him, and then one of the producers, people who gave him the money, gets Matthew Broderick. Didn't see that one coming. I didn't think he'd be part of the show. But I love the cameos they have on here and the people they bring in who will be part of this show. Most likely they're all like Martin Short and Steve Martin doing Friends and everything. But still, having them on the show is great because you got Matthew Broderick, you people like Broadway royalty, and so having him on the show doing this thing is just fantastic. And then you saw just how horrible of an actor he actually really is. No, he's great when he's performing. When he does his thing, he got it down, bang, bang, boom, everything's good. It's just the process of getting there that just kills everybody. And the joy went from like this, yes, we got Matthew Broderick. He's going to bring, not only is he amazing and very, very talented, he's going to bring in people. We're going to have a lot of money. This thing going to be sold out. It's going to be killing it. I'm going to finally get my Tony. Oh my God, my dream is coming true. And then you see him go through this process. You go this, oh no. And then you got Oliver people thinking to himself, I'd rather have another heart attack right now than listen to answer any more of your questions. They go through any of this crap anymore. Listen to any of your backstory. Listen to why you got to do it this way. Like this. Why? I don't care. Oh my gosh. Why? Okay, I get it. Oh my gosh. And then you see him going to Matt. Then you're going to see him going to Mel Brooks. He said, hey, you work with Matt, right? Was he is he okay? And you got Mel Brooks like, oh dude, why would you talk? Why are you giving any type of freedom? Why would you say he had to do anything? It was, and the joy on Oliver's face just went away. It was so funny. And watching the interaction between one another was like this, I tried to get rid of you, Charles. I tried to replace you. But it seems like you're the only one I can count on. And the went from the happiness to the sadness in so little bit of time. Like this, oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. But at the same time, he's still trying to ignore the fact that his girlfriend might be a killer, and he's still not sure about. You got Charles dealing with the fact that he has somebody who actually did love him for all his flaws and his craziness. He pushed her away, even though he finally did decide to come around, but it was like a little bit too late as well too. Mabel holding on the best way she can to something that feels like she's losing. This is all she has now because she has no direction of what she want to do in her life. And so now she's teaming up with Theo. He's back on the show. They already had history together. It started off kind of rocky, but now it's starting to come full circle. But also with a new lover interest in her life, Talbert, as well, which is very interesting. We're watching them come together, and then find out the truth about Dickie and the relationship he has with his brother, and how his brother got famous in the first place, and how his brother took credit for something that his brother created. It was like this, oh my gosh! And then you start to see like why would he kill him? Why would this brother kill the other brother? Like a whole Cain and Abel situation going on here with the favorite son going on. In the backstory there, very interesting as well. And then we have what's going on in episode number 8. Where you have you find out more of the backstory of Loretta and the relationship she has with Dickie, and how close they actually really are, and why she was part of the play in the first place, and also you get a backstory on why her name was on the call sheet, because she was so busy trying to follow Dickie that she put herself in a situation where she'd be part of this play, but because she's so talented, she got on it. Which is like, it's so interesting because this whole entire series, they keep trying to say that she's not talented, but because her motivations was because she wanted to be part of her son's life, would motivate her to get the motivation that she needed, so she could perform and hit those I guess you say certain spots that people move the audience to make her say, oh my gosh, you're the one. So her love for her son is her huge motivation, which helped her get there, which is very interesting as well too. And also, you seeing her sacrifice that she makes for her son, even when she thinks her son did it. And the thing is, though, you got Mabel thinking Dickie did it, and you see the reasons behind that. And it makes total sense for the character. And then you got Loretta, who, even though she's just starting to get part of her son's life, and she's seen how Pertwell's character is, and how he acted, how he treated her, and also how she treated him, and also seeing how Charles even attacked them as well. She started to say, "Oh no, if that's how he is with me, and I just barely know him, and also with Charles, and he barely knows him, he must have been like really horrible to his brother, horrible, and to the point that his brother wanted to kill him." I said, "Oh no, my son did it. Oh no, my son did it." And you see the sacrifice that she makes as well to make sure her son gets to be safe, and she throws herself under the bus to save him, and it is, oh no, and it was so heartbreaking, so messed up, and seeing Oliver watching his play fall and the love of his life go down too, and the stress on that getting on him as well was like, oh, it was just too much. It was like, oh no, this can't be happening. And you watching this thing happen, you watch this thing, even though you see it coming, you're just, oh no, please don't do this. Please don't do this. Find another way. Don't do this. Don't do this, man. Oh, and it's so heartbreaking. Man. Wow, it's so sad. But in episode number 9:30, we finally start to see some little bit of hope, because the team is now back together now. They finally found a way to get the look at the interviews as well, by tricking the cop and getting involved as well too. Even though that dynamic was a little bit cheesy, I like how they pointed that out as well. But they're back together as well as a team. And you got Charles still dealing with the fact that the person who he might be the love of his life is gone now, which I think might come back around. We'll see where that goes. And Oliver fresh out of the hospital, but he's back on the case as well. And just seeing them work together, the dynamic between them is just still great. It makes the show feel complete again as well too. And now we find out who actually is the killer, and you find out the motivation behind that. And it basically comes down to the love from a mother to a son. The thing the mother willing to do to sacrifice for the love of their child, and they're willing to pretty much kill for the love of their child, just for their child to be happy, for their child to be safe. And it could go down a very selfless type of path, or a very dark and twisted path to the other. You could go down as well too. And see those two dynamics between them two, between the mother Loretta and also the Donna. Both of them love their children, one in a more loving motherly way, one in a more sick, obsessive way, to try to make sure her son wins at any succeeds at any cost, no matter who it might hurt or kill to get for them to get there, which is like so messed up. I mean, the relationship alone by themselves, and about the whole murder situation, is already weird as it is. Now you got this whole thing added into a whole nother level as well too. So now you got these people stuck in this weird place because you got a person who did confess but didn't do it, and then you got a person who didn't confess but did do it, and both of them are there. I don't know how to do this situation, but overall, I'm enjoying the show. I'm happy the direction is going to. I feel like the dynamic is finally back on track again as well too. I feel like the old show of previous episodes before, and I'm happy to see that as well. So another great episode. Looking forward to see where to go from here. Hopefully it ends on a high note. It ends well. Hopefully we'll see where this goes. So leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of Only Murders, of these 3 episodes of Only Murders in the Building. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully you watch it, you will enjoy having watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Also, links down below. Check out my social media. You want to follow me there, I really appreciate it as well too. Also, my stores, my soft thing for shirts and socks and everything else and whatnot. This is one of my shirts right here. This is my 3-headed rabbit dragon shirt right here. Many others as well. See some stuff about some. I really would appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams of a life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.